Next, the United States says one of its warships shot down more than a dozen attack drones fired from Houthi-controlled areas of Yemen on Saturday. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, who is on a trip to the Middle East, described the Houthis as a material threat to shipping. The Iranian-backed group has carried out numerous drone and missile strikes on vessels passing through the Red Sea in recent weeks. Five of the world's largest shipping companies have announced they're suspending sailings through the route, one of the main arteries of global maritime trade, of course. Well, the Houthis say they're targeting Israel-bound ships, but experts say they're firing indiscriminately. Well, let's speak now to Sue Terpolowski, who is Vice Chair of Maritime for Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport and a PR specialist at Imageline Communications. Thank you very much for coming on the programme.
Good morning to you.
Could you first of all just tell us about what area of the world we're in here and why it's so important?
So the Red Sea is a vital area for world trade. It has at the end of it the Suez Canal, and 12% of all goods traded in the world pass through that canal. So it is a vital hub, but more importantly for us in the UK, it is the artery between Asia and Europe, and most of our goods that come through that canal.
So it's a crucial area, and what threat are the ships under?
A huge threat. I mean, safety for the seafarers is paramount, the ships themselves, and also the fact that world trade will have to change. So people are making plans at the moment. So it's vital. It's a vital link between us and Asia. So think of everything that comes to us and that we buy from China, Vietnam, India. All those goods are going through that canal.
And what impact does it have then when big shipping companies say, too dangerous for us to go this way? What happens?
So basically, it will mean a extended supply chain. So there could be some short-term shortages in our shops while people reroute the ships. So what they've done is they've put a pause now. And like everybody that's a logistician, we are now rerouting and relooking at how we can reroute things. It probably will also mean that in the long term, there's going to be more short-term storage in the UK needed so that people can bring goods in and allow for the extended supply chain.
I see. And how does security in the region work?
So obviously there are lots of countries that, the UK have got ships out there and various other people that protect that vital link because it is so important. That's what you're seeing at the moment. You read this and you heard this morning about the UK shooting down a drone. So there is a lot of security in that area. It's always been a volatile area, so people know how to patrol it. But it's never really impacted in the way it is now, which is, as I say, world trade. And
there's been, let's talk about Yemen specifically. Is it a case that all countries have a kind of threat risk assessment from Yemen, and what do we know?
I can't talk about countries. I can talk about shipping lines and the logistics industry, and we all do. I mean, as I say, because 12% of all the goods that we have go through there, so therefore it's a vital artery for us. So we have very strong risk assessments. There is also, at the moment, an increase in insurance premiums going through there, so there's a war risk put on shipping.
OK. Thank you very much. Sue Terpolowski, we have to leave it there, but thank you very much for coming on the programme.
Pleasure.